Okay, now to talk about our module of the week, let's turn it over to Martin, Senior Solutions Engineer at Aquay and maintainer of a number of modules of his own. Martin, what do you have for us this week?
Thanks, Nick. Have you ever wanted to give content creators the power to preview how their posts will look on mobile devices even before publishing them? There's a module for that. It's called Responsive Theme Preview, and it was originally created in February of 2013. It has a 2.1.1 version, which works with Drupal 9 and 10, and an 8.x-1.1 version that works with Drupal 8 and 9. Now, it's officially marked as maintenance fixes only, but the last release was actually just in the past week. It has 21 issues open, but only two of those are bugs against the 2.x branch. Also has test coverage, and it's currently in use by over 8,200 websites. Now, it has a team of maintainers, but the last couple of releases were by Rajesh Shiputra, which is actually also a member of the Acquia team as well. Now, in terms of how the module works, it essentially adds a drop-down to the secondary toolbar that allows a content creator to select a device whose display resolution you want to preview for the current page. It launches in a modal overlay and can be rotated so that you can see the landscape view of that. Now, the list of devices can be configured to keep up with the most popular devices as they change over time, including things like phones and tablets. Also, if you are not using the admin toolbar, it does offer a block that you can use to provide access to the preview links as well. Now, it's obviously not a perfect representation of how a given page will look on a mobile device, but it can be a very useful way to see sort of a quick approximation of that page and how to look on different screen sizes. So let's talk about the responsive theme preview module.
So it sounds like it's best used by a desktop user, like it's giving you kind of an overlay to look at, which I assume wouldn't work great on a mobile device.
I mean, I suppose theoretically you could probably use it on a tablet to preview like smaller phones.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's fair to say the intended use is really for desktop.
Yeah, I have a question about it. I know, for example, Chrome has its own native developer tools that do that. Are there any advantages to using this module over that you can think of?
I think probably just the fact that it's sort of there as part of the website Chrome. So something like the Chrome native tools and other browsers have their own sort of ways of potentially using those. Some of them through plugins. Definitely also useful, but I would say those tend to be used more for developers, and this is really meant to be because it's sort of explicitly there on the page, something that's simpler for content creators and editors.
Well, thank you, Martin, and glad to have you for the rest of the show. So let's move on to our primary topic. So